This is the DOMKE F2 bag in olive drab. The F2 has been around for years. This is a fairly new color, I think, in the last few years. And then this is going to be a brief overview of this bag. It's about 18 inches this way and about 9 inches tall. I'd say 8 inches this way if it's not packed. So it fits under an airline seat very well. And then has the main strap here, which is about 2 inches wide. I think it's plenty wide. Has rubberized gripping section here to help grab your shoulder and keep the bag from sliding around. Has a little pick-me-up strap here you can choose to take off if you don't want to use it. On the back is a pouch here that will hold an iPad. The small notebook back here. I keep a little moleskin notebook in here. It will not hold an 8.5 by 11 size notebook, but we'll hold that. Would be very neat if it would hold a MacBook 11-inch, but it's just a little bit short of being able to do that here. About an inch. That would have been very cool. And before we talk about what's inside of this bag and the compartments, the fabric is definitely different than previous DOMKE bags I've had. This is an older F6 bag that's been around for years. Definitely a coarser canvas weave than this, which is more like a heavy cloth. That's not necessarily a bad thing, but worth noting. This is an 803 satchel type bag. Just to show, both of these are called olive drab, but obviously different color and different fabric. So this is a recent bag, but the weave is like the previous heavy duty canvas weave on all the other DOMKE bags I've had. Maybe it breaks in a little easier. Okay, these are the traditional DOMKE fasteners, and they're kind of a pain in the ass to use. It takes me 2 hands to fasten one of these. But on the other hand, they never come undone accidentally, and you can't step on them and crush them like you could a plastic clasp. Got 2 outer pockets on either end that are good for holding cables and things that are self-contained that don't need a lot of protection, because there's no padding on these outside pockets at all. During a shoot, you could drop a lens in here and work from this, as long as you don't bump into anything. Lift up the flap here. We've got 2 big pockets on the front that can hold a variety of things. So I've got some notebooks, waterproof camera, flashlight, Advil. The top flap has a compartment, and I've got wires and filters in there, candy bars. That's the top flap. Top flap also has Velcro here. So if you're working out of the bag and you're trying to work fast, you don't want to fool with these clasps every time you open this bag. So, you know, drop that down. It stays pretty well as you're slinging the bag around while you're working. So DOMKE bags have never really been about ultra padding and protection. And, you know, to my mind, this is plenty of protection. There's not much going on here to protect your camera, but if you're really worried about getting a little scratch on something, maybe you should get a Low Pro or Tamarack or some other bag with heavy padding. But I like these bags because they take up the minimum amount of space to protect your equipment in a minimum sort of way. So it's kind of a worker bee type of approach, and it's a real utilitarian type of bag. Look, this particular one looks almost like Army surplus equipment, which is okay with me, so it doesn't scream camera bag. I think that's about it. That's the DOMKE F2.